Listen, hear me out. This is going to sound like schizo ramblings, but I have the idea that Nocturne is the next update or champ rework or whatever, because I think his old ass is the sleeper agent of this season. So, about a week ago, Riot released the dev update talking about Shyvana, ranked, and more. And in the FAQ section of that video, exactly at 9:15, they were asked, is a new champion coming for Season 1? And the answer was no, because right now, they are focusing instead on this large update that's coming to League. Now, unless this is the new client update that they have said they're working on again, I think this is a red herring. I think Riot is shifting from making billions of new champions to a already bloated roster and slowly growing ban economy situation to reworking older champs that really need it. But don't think I forgot, you nerds. Those sick-ass lobby skin banners, they better be coming. And of course, literally every man, woman, dog, cat has been proclaiming the client is in the worst, buggiest state I have ever seen. I have never seen more people on Twitter complain about the same things I have complained about for the League client. The old fucking 2009 client functioned better than what we have now. We're about 2 decades past that, and this is somehow just the biggest ram-eating pig I have ever seen. Thanks to all those client mini-games, memory leaks, whatever else you can name. Now, enough ranting. Why is this important though? Because if there is no new champion, what else could they be possibly working on? Well, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce to you Mr. Blue Man Group. You may have never heard of him because his pick rate is lower than the fucks Riot gives about Azir mains. However, if there's going to be less champion releases, then it would logically, at least to me, make sense to be working on something else. And I swear to God, every time I go and look at a skin spotlights video of a brand new skin for an old ass champion, there's at least 1 million comments saying the same thing every single time. Great skin, but animations look like ass. This champion needs a visual rework so bad. This champ looks like shit, is eating shit, and needs to take a shit. Now, just because Riot may be shifting in a direction to bring all things to look like the modern standard of what they want, this is just a hypothetical, a potential, theory, a game theory. Because this is a single idea and is not sure-proof, I understand if you have doubts. So allow me to introduce to you Case 2. Now, you might be familiar with the Trundle Daddy Deluxe that has been recently popularized. Truly innovative, I must say. Shout out to the Trunduses out there. But not only has Trundle of all champions has shown up in recent times, so has Quinn. Now, obviously these champions are unpopular, but you know who else might have shown up in recent times that is unpopular, and we all assume is probably related to a champion at least. This blue sus fog that happens in the latest Demacian Salvation cinematic. That is Nocturne. What other motherfucker has an ability like that? He is a demon, he's in Demacia, and if you don't know where, why, or what Frost Barrel is, go ask Necrit. But if you have ball knowledge, you know. Now, let's say you don't mess with any of these, but Strife, this is only a few reasons. Surely you have more. Of course! Now here's the thing. Time. Everyone forgets about my favorite grandfather, Zillion. This motherfucker has not had a skin in 10,000 years. I think he might die at this point before he sees it. But that's not true. You know why? Because it is inevitable. He will get another shitty skin. Like Ivern, Riot will inevitably get to it. Cho'Gazi will not look like this one day. Cherish the memories we still have with 2009 Cho. Nocturne will get that rework one day. It might not be in this time frame that I'm predicting, but no matter what happens with the current state that he is in, everyone will always vouch for champs such as him to get updated. Which brings me to my final nail in the coffin. Nocturne has also, like Shyvana, lost every single vote. As a matter of fact, he is legitimately tied with Shyvana in this factor. He lost all 3 votes. Not only that, bro lost to her twice, and she got reworked before him. He is not a hot dragon mommy to have any real rework wanters. It is what it is. Now, let's summarize in TLDR. The latest Riot video says they're working on something big. Now, it could be your mother, but I believe that it is a shift towards modernizing champions to fit in today's standards. This is also somewhat backed up by the fact that they're shifting towards less champ releases. What else could this big update be? Another set of reasons that Riot would want to do this is also skins. Skins don't make money if no one literally buys them. How often have you ever seen Spirit Blossom Ivern, bro? Is anyone even using that new Petricite Maokai skin? And they probably don't want to keep pushing out shitty skins for old crusty animations, spaghetti code and all that, and maybe if they care about the quality of the things they do besides deadlines. Plus, more and more unpopular champions are getting recognition. This season is Demacian themed. Nocturne is related to Demacia. The cinematic for the Demacian season has a suspicious blue fog that seems a lot like the guy who goes darkness and then proceeds to turn your monitor off and beat your ass. Alongside not having a new champion for season 1, champs are always getting modernized, and Nocturne has flown under the radar for so long and has lost more than Shyvana in the rework war. But I digress. Leave your thoughts in the comments. I want a war, okay? I want to fight in that comment section. Come fight me on Twitter. Whatever it is. We need to bomb Iran. We need to bomb Iran. You don't understand. We need to start World War III, people. Not enough people have died. We can't have peace. Also bring back Nexus Blitz and fix Earth, you